Good morning, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin-yoku, bringing you an Iceland volcanic seismic update. There has been some interesting seismic activity over the last 48 hours on the island, including what we've been reporting on here on the Reykjanes Peninsula, an uptick in seismic swarms, which is assumed to be magma emplacement due to the uplift in the region, and we're just waiting for an eruption to occur here at the Reykjanes Peninsula. Now, there was a 3.4 magnitude earthquake that happened just 2 days ago on the 26th, but the big news and why we're publishing this is because an additional large earthquake at magnitude 4.7 has happened here just beneath Bárðarbunga. And this is on the Vatnajökull Glacier here, where there is, well, as you can see, quite a clustering of activity right there beneath the volcano. And there is that activity before and then the large quake and now after. Now, what does it all mean? Well, on Thursday, the 26th of May, 2022, there was a strong earthquake on the Reykjanes Ridge, assumed to be associated with the emplacement of magma. Now, the earthquake had a magnitude of 3.5. And according to this author, he thinks the earthquake maybe was felt in populated areas closest to the earthquake. Although it did happen offshore, I doubt that was the case. Now, this earthquake was out in the ocean a good distance. Now, the earthquake is possibly part of the earthquake activity that's happening on the Reykjanes Peninsula and the Reykjanes Ridge. And it's very difficult to know what's going on, especially over the ocean here. But there could be an eruption happening under the ocean. Who knows? There would be pumice rafting and other things at the surface, so probably not happening. We will probably see an eruption right in this region here of the Reykjanes volcano. So that is our supposition. Now let's get over to Bárðarbunga. Today, just moments ago, 8:06 UTC, an earthquake with a magnitude of 4.4 or M4.7. Now let's see what the USGS says. Now the USGS is saying 4.7 in Honf. So it is a 4.7 beneath Bárðarbunga, and that this is not eruptive activity, and this is the claims of Icelandgeologynet, not Diamonds. As you can see here, a large clustering of activity, and then that 4.7 event. Now, according to Icelandgeologynet, the earthquake activity is because of inflation in Bárðarbunga, in the magma chamber, which means magma is pushing back up and filling that chamber. The chamber was emptied after the 2014-2015 eruption that resulted in the collapse of Bárðarbunga's volcano by a drop of some 60 meters. The inflation now is reversing that process slowly. It's going to be decades until Bárðarbunga volcano erupts again because of this collapse. Now, this statement, it's going to be decades until Bárðarbunga volcano erupts, is based on absolutely no scientific information, because no one can predict when a volcano like this will erupt, especially Icelandgeology.net, which has been wrong about almost all of its predictions. But they do have fancy maps, and they're the only source of information in English in Iceland, so we use them. So we have some activity here at Bárðarbunga. It could be that we could be scaling up for an eruption. Now, what we would see is more and more activity just like this. And in fact, there wouldn't just be one large event. There would be more micro tremor, more small tremors, to show that that magma is moving and coming out to the surface. So this is just an event as magma gets in place in Bárðarbunga, which will erupt eventually sometime. And that's a boom to knowledge. Short update on the state of Iceland and the seismicity there, and some interesting things going on. Hope you got something out of the video. We have a lot of activity in Iceland, and something is about, well, to go boom. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this with like-minded people, and be safe. We love you. Thanks to all our one-time donors, our Patreons. Without you, we cannot create this content. We love you, and that's a boom.